This is Saudi Arabia. Rainfall has become very often, and flood is not a surprising thing anymore, especially from September to April. The neighboring country like Yemen, Oman, Kuwait, and UAE suffer from flooding almost every year. Since rainfall has become very intense in the Arabian Peninsula, many part of desert has turned into green land. Some areas already have permanent sources of water. Stream and river start to flow and the valley has turned into lake. It is hard to imagine, but if you read ancient literature, the Prophet Muhammad has ever prophecies about this phenomena 1,000 years ago. The Prophet stated that the final hour would not come until the land of Arabia reverts to meadows and rivers. This is quite an interesting prophecy. Pay attention to the fact that the word revert is used here. That means that Arabia once used to be green and full of meadows and rivers. Then, it tells us that it will somehow go from being a dry desert to a wet land once again. Recent study confirmed that Arabia used to be a forest lush with greenery and rain. In fact, it was so wet and full of life that even hippos used to live there. Michael Petraglia, one of the people involved in the archaeological Green Arabia project, states in an interview, "We looked at satellite images for example, and found that there are literally thousands of ancient rivers that crisscrossed Saudi Arabia. We also now count 10,000 ancient lakes. We have fossils of elephants. These were gigantic creatures, much larger than the African elephant." Now what has prophesied 1,000 years ago has come true. Climate change and human intervention have turned Saudi Arabia into green land sooner than people could imagine.